Hey, well, great afternoon. Wow, Miss Lily's going gangbusters on this food. She likes this. She likes this dry food. So that's good. But right now, what I want to do is pull cards and let's look at this thing that Trump just keeps going on and on and on about, that he's got absolute immunity. And because he was not convicted of anything, he was not impeached for it, was not convicted, that he has always, he's got absolute immunity against any kind of prosecution. Oh, I think you know my view on that, but let's look and see what the cards have to say. What can you tell me about his thing that he keeps putting out to the courts, that I have absolute immunity? So let's see what the overview of the reading is. The overview of the reading is the argument. Now, I like this one, butting heads, okay? The argument that he's making, butting heads, that he has every right to full immunity because he hasn't been convicted of anything. He wasn't, I haven't been impeached, haven't been convicted of anything. Therefore, I have absolute immunity for my time as president. What'd you see out there, Miss Lily? Did you go look out? She likes to look out that back window. What did you see? Yes, happy girl. So what we have at the center of this is investigating, looking deeper into this issue, looking for the light of truth. So what's going to happen with that? Above it, ending some of these arguments, okay? It's going to come to its conclusion. There will be a conclusion on this. The foundation of it is holding on to power. Just how much power does he have? Who's got the power with this? So let's see. Going into it, we have this is moving forward. What's going on now is the cup is overflowing. I think that this, in this case, not just the emotionality of it, but this cup is full, okay? Above it, we've got his desires, the things he's pushing, of course, that of course he wants to say that I'm immune from everything. And underneath of it, we have a victory. The challenge is, this is being juggled, okay? The outcome is about what's being held on to, the reality of what can be controlled, so above it we have the burden of this decision, and the foundation of it, underneath of it, is facing loss. So I think that tells the story. There's the burden of this. He may want to be juggling this and about this control of complete power, but he is facing loss. So we're going to look at this in the center of it again. We have looking deeper into this, going into it. This is moving, okay? We're going to have to look at the whole cup of everything that's overflowing. The challenge is juggling this, and the outcome is about your power structure. Who's got what? What can you do? The foundation is about holding on to power. Going into it, he thinks he's got a victory, but the outcome is a loss. Okay? So he continues to put out there that I have control, I have the power, I have the victory. Above it, we have, though, the end of this. Okay, the end of the mentality of this. This is coming to its end. Going into it, of course, if he's spouting his usual thing about, according to my desires. But what we have, again, above it is the burden. So that's what we have when we come to the arguments about this, butting heads. He may claim victory, he may claim this and claim that going into it, but the reality of it is that no, he does not have that. They're juggling how much control and stuff he can have. And so that's the end of it. Mr. Mickey, somebody's coming over in the place right across from us. And of course, Mickey's going to tell him. Yes, I know you tell him you see him. Okay, Mickey. Somebody else that's in a car. And maybe they'll do tent camping. Okay. From Texas. So on that note, I'll leave that here. Sorry about Mr. Mickey, but he says, I'm protecting the mama and protecting my girlfriend. That's it. I'm protecting the girls. So don't you even think about coming over here. Yeah, I've got my eye on you. So on that note, I'll leave that here. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.